Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I'm so glad to have you guys here. So in today's video, I have tons and tons of motivation coming your way. We'll be doing an extreme clean with me, but we'll also be organizing and doing a massive toy declutter. So make sure you stick around to the very end to check that out. But before we get started, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And if you're new here, I would love for you to consider hitting that subscribe button and joining my little YouTube fam. I love to provide you guys with cleaning and organizing motivation, and also some simple, easy cleaning routines in hopes to motivate you guys to get your house in order and let you know that you're not alone. We all have big messes, but together we can get them cleaned up. So today there was a few areas that I wanted to focus on. One of them was my master bathroom, and the other one was my son Braden's room and all of the toys in there. I actually didn't get to the toys on this day, so you'll see an outfit change come up soon because I ended up having to do that the next day. But first I needed to take care of my kitchen and get it back in order, unload the dishwasher, reload it, wipe down the countertops and the table. Just pretty simple. My husband was home on this day, so you will see me talking to him quite a bit. I don't know about any of you other stay-at-home moms, but I get totally thrown off my routine when my husband is home throughout the week. He had a random day off because of the weather, and it totally just throws me off. I don't know if I'm alone in that, but let me know down in the comments if any of you other stay-at-home moms feel the same way.
On how we parted, it wasn't pretty and I'm sorry. Wish I could take back what I said then, I never meant it. Now I'm seeing her, watching you, never felt so lonely, babe. I wanna be there next to you. I keep missing us, miss your touch, missing your body, babe.
So I'm not sure if you guys can tell or not, but the weather on this day was super gloomy, and the forecast shows that it's supposed to be thunderstorms and rainy for the next few days. It's actually pretty sunny right now, so fingers crossed that the forecast is wrong. But let me know how the weather is wherever you guys live. I would love to know down in the comments where you guys are from and what the weather is like for you right now.
Missing your body, babe. Tell me what I'm gonna do. Can I what I feel? Just want you to save me. Come back to me. Come back to
To clean out my sink today, I'm just going to use some dish soap, and it's the Mrs. Meyer's brand in the scent Fresh Cut Grass. Let me know down in the comments what your favorite Mrs. Meyer's scent is. This Fresh Cut Grass is not my favorite, and I definitely want to look into getting a different smell. So let me know down in the comments what your favorite one is.
We're soaring up high, got no clue. How do I know what I mean to you? Yeah. Say it out loud, spill the truth. Tell me how I'm gonna get close to you. Yeah. High and low, in between, acting out, make a scene. Working on our body language.
I'll be using the Jaws kitchen cleaner for all of the surfaces in my kitchen today, including my table. I absolutely love this product, and I'm just about out of this bottle, and I'm pretty excited to be able to use a new pod.
Tell me exactly what you mean. You mean everything to me. Let me love you on the inside. Love you on the inside.
So right now it's just moving my crock pot out of the way. On this day I decided to make some chili in the crock pot because, like I said, it was super gloomy, so I just felt like I needed some comfort food. Let me know down in the comments if you guys would be interested in any like cook and clean with me videos or any videos with recipes. I have done a couple on my channel before, but they never perform really well. But if you would like to see them, I will definitely put some in the mix of some cleaning videos.
Working on our body language, working on our body language. Baby, now tell me exactly how you feel. I'm just trying to keep it real. Let me love you on the inside, love you on the inside. Tell me exactly what you mean. You mean everything to me. Let me love you on the inside. Love you on the inside. Dance on the beat. I don't want no excuses. You keep me feeling so clueless. I'd like to dream. Keep on dreaming about us, baby.
So after cleaning off this table, I'm going to move into my master bathroom. Like I said, I was just keeping it really simple in there, but in the master bathroom, I really wanted to do a pretty good clean in here because it's been a while. So I'm first going to go ahead and clear off the countertops, and then I'm going to wipe down the mirror and the vanity.
Love you on the inside. Tell me exactly what you mean. You mean everything to me. Let me love you on the inside. Love you on the inside.
So for the mirror in here, I am going to be using the Jaws glass cleaner, and you'll see here in a second that I make a funny face because the mirror was like really foggy and streaky, and I had to double check to make sure that I was using glass cleaner. I don't think it was the cleaner. I think it was probably the cloth that I was using, and it did end up coming off and being completely streak free, but it really threw me off for a minute because I had never had that happen before. And now I'm just going to go in with the Jaws shower cleaner and clean off the vanity really quick.
I really wanna make you mine. I don't really care about love. I don't really care about happy ever afters. Something about you gives me hope. Something about you, yeah. When the sun goes down and the night sky's falling, do you believe in one-time lovers? 'Cause deep inside of my wildest dreams, you'll be by my side. When the sun goes
And now moving on to cleaning the toilet, and to do that I'm just using the Method Anti-Bac toilet bowl cleaner, and then I'll be using some Clorox wipes to wipe down the outside and the toilet seat.
ocean is surrounding me, baby. I'm sure we lost track of time. I don't really care about love. I don't really care about happy ever afters. Something about you gives me hope. Something about you, yeah. When the sun goes down and the night sky's falling, do you believe in one-time lovers? 'Cause deep inside of my wildest dreams, you'll be by my side. When the sun goes
So now I'm going to move on to cleaning the shower. I'm just going to remove everything from it. I don't typically film me cleaning the shower because I usually like to clean it with me in it. But I have a new tool that I wanted to show you guys that really did help me clean the shower, and I think this is how I'll be cleaning it from now on. But first I wanted to go ahead and spray it down, and I'm going to be using the Mrs. Meyer's tub and tile cleaner. And then I also did go back in and spray it down with the Jaws shower cleaner as well, but the angle was bad and you couldn't really see the bottle, so I decided to take that clip out. But while I let all that product sit on the shower, I'm going to go ahead and take the plastic shower curtain off because I will be replacing that later on in the video.
It's making me hot, and he has the same effect on me. It's just something about the way that he's making me feel.
So this next clip is the tool that I'll be using, and I have to laugh at myself because I totally thought that I was in frame for this clip, but I obviously was not. But I wanted to show you guys what the tool looked like. It's actually a brush that my husband had to clean our cars off with, and he was just getting rid of it because it got dirty and he was scared that it was going to scratch the paint on the cars. But I was able to throw it in the washer and get it perfectly clean. So I'm using it in the shower, and hopefully he doesn't take it back from me because I really like using it in here. It works absolutely perfect. I didn't have to get in the shower. I didn't have to bend down. Like, it was just so much easier to clean the shower. I did have to go back in with a cloth and get like the corners and stuff because it really couldn't fit in there, but regardless, it still made the job 10 times easier.
Without letting him see, my hands are shaking from the urge of being with him. I act a little dumber when I try to get his number. I'm so nervous that I'm losing grip of myself. My body's giving up on me, cause I don't know what to do with my fingertips. I wanna run him through his hair, but don't stare. I get a little starstruck when I see him. I couldn't hate him even if I tried. Am I a little crazy to believe that I could wake up with him by my side? I know I could get his attention if I worked it all out. And we got a little tipsy on a Saturday night. Yeah, I want him and I need him. He's got a one-way ticket to my heart.
So now I'm just gonna go ahead and take the trash out, put that new plastic shower curtain on, vacuum and mop in here, and that's gonna be it for the bathroom. And then we'll be moving on to Braden's room for that massive toy declutter. So make sure you don't click out yet because there's definitely some very satisfying toy decluttering clips coming up.
This California weather, it's like 90 degrees. It's making me hot and he has the same effect on me. I act a little dumber when I try to get his number. I'm so nervous that I'm losing grip on myself. I get a little starstruck when I see him. I couldn't hate him even if I tried. Am I a little crazy to believe that I could wake up with him by my side? I know I could get his attention if I worked it all out. And we got a little tipsy on a Saturday night. Yeah, I want him and I need him. He's got a one-way ticket to my heart. Ticket to my heart. He's got a one-way. Come out and play. It's Saturday, and I promise I'll love you much better now. The sour taste will wash away, cause I promise I'm better now. Wouldn't hold it against you if you say that you don't wanna get close to me, close to what we used to be. But I just feel like dancing. Are you feeling it too? Oh baby, won't you love me? Won't you love me? Won't you love me? Love me like yesterday. Don't you feel it? How it feels, babe. Won't you love me the old kind of new way?
So here's the before shot of the toy corner in Braden's room that we're gonna be organizing and decluttering today. A lot of the toys are actually out in the living room, but you'll see me bring those in later on. But first I wanted to clear out the space. I wanted to take all of these big things out into the hallway to give me more room. Then I'll be moving all of the toy buckets onto the bed and pulling out that toy organizer and really cleaning underneath of it to make sure I'm working with a clean space. I always like to do that when I'm organizing because I feel like while I'm at it, I might as well make sure that the space is perfectly clean before putting anything back into it.
Wouldn't hold it against you if you say that you don't wanna get close to me, close to what we used to be. But I just feel like dancing. Are you feeling it too? Oh baby, won't you love me? Won't you love me? Won't you love me? Love me like yesterday. Don't you feel it? How it feels, babe. Won't you love me the old kind of new way? Old kind of new. Tell me you're feeling it too, babe. And love me like yesterday. Old kind of new. Tell me you're feeling it too.
So these cords on his television totally drive me nuts, and I thought I was gonna try to, fix them up a little bit, but as soon as I touched them, I unplugged something and the TV turned off, so I didn't really get to do too much with it. I did get one of the wires out of the way, but I think I'm just gonna have to get a cover to put on it, or maybe even just get my husband to put some zip ties on it, maybe to hold them together. But they really drive me nuts and they look horrible, but there's not much I can do about it.
Love me like yesterday. Don't you feel it? How it feels, baby. Won't you love me? Oh, but kind of new way. Oh, but kind of new. Tell me you're feeling it too, babe. And love me like yesterday. Oh, but kind of new.
So now I'm going to take all of the buckets off of the bed and dump all the toys into the center of the floor. That's the best way for me to organize stuff. But before we get to that part, I did want to go ahead and spray some disinfectant into these buckets and let it sit for a little bit to let the disinfectant work, and wipe it out just again to make sure that the space is clean when I'm putting toys back into it. And I did want to mention really quick that the disinfectant that I'm using is the Jaws disinfectant. You have to let it sit for 10 minutes to make sure it's effectively disinfecting things. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm spraying it on, and then I'm going to move on to do some other things to let that sit for a little bit. But now these are the buckets in the living room that a bunch of toys get thrown in. All the toys that come out into the living room, I end up just throwing into here. And as you can tell, it's a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and bring all of those in to get those organized into Braden's room as well and get them out of the living room. I think I'm just going to do away with these storage bins because they really just hold clutter out in the living room that isn't necessary. Okay, so now I can get into the organizing portion of the video, and I want to try to explain to you guys the method behind everything that I'm doing. We have a small house, there's not a lot of storage, and we don't have a toy room, so we have to make do with the space that we have. And to do that, I kind of separate some toys. I put toys away so the boys can't have it all out at one time because that would just be a disaster. But here right now, those 3 buckets that I pulled out from underneath of the bed, and then that basket right there, the basket is stuff that I'm getting rid of, and then the 3 bins have different things in it. One has blocks, one has a train set, and the other one has a bunch of toy food for their food truck. And I'm going through real quick that big pile and pulling out everything that I can see out of those toys just to kind of make it organized a little bit, get some stuff out of the way before I start organizing into all of those buckets that are being disinfected right now. But now they're ready to be wiped out, so I'm going to go ahead and wipe those out, and then we'll get back into organizing the toys into those baskets. So as I'm organizing all of these toys into the bins, I'm trying to put them in light categories. One of the bins has all of his Paw Patrol figurines, another one has PJ Masks and Ryan figurines, one has Hot Wheels, one has Duplo blocks, just to make it more organized for the boys, because I don't know about you guys, but my kids tend to play with stuff way more when it's organized and they can find what they want. And I also wanted to mention that this is not all of their toys. In Dalton's room, there's a toy box that houses all of their bigger toys. And then Braden's closet has all of the puzzles and the board games, stuff that I don't want them to have free reign over because it would just be a disaster. Like I said, our house is small, so messes tend to look way bigger in our house, and I'm trying to avoid that as much as possible and make it more organized for all of us.
I'll keep on driving, I'll keep on
So now I can go ahead and put all of these bins back into this organizer and pick up the few odds and ends and move on to organizing Braden's books. I did want to mention really quick that I will try to link this toy organizer down in the description box. It comes in multiple colors and we absolutely love it. So if you are interested in an organizer like this, make sure you check out my description box. These are all of the books that we keep in Braden's room, and I was keeping them in this basket, but I decided why not put them in his nightstand because there is absolutely nothing in there, and then he can use the top of his nightstand for other things, and it worked out perfectly for us.
Looking for someone who can play though, wanna hang with me. I'm not really looking for a friend, so spend your time with me. Looking for someone not afraid to give it up to me.
All right, you guys, thank you so much for sticking through this video with me. I'll be showing you the after clip here in just a second of the toy corner in Raiden's room, but I hope you got all the motivation that you needed from this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below and let me know what you got accomplished if you were cleaning along with me. And also, before you leave, if you're new, be sure to hit that subscribe button and join my little YouTube fam. I would love to have you here. I always upload 2 videos a week, and it's always cleaning and organizing motivation. So if you like content like that, then this is definitely the channel for you. But I hope you guys have a great day, and I will catch y'all in my next video. Bye, guys.
So it's yours.